Mike the High welcomes you with another co-driver special from the WRC. Part 3 is all about Mr. Alex Gelsomino.
Hello, I'm Alex Gelsomino. I am a professional co-driver and I've been doing this job for the past 20 years. And I'm usually Ken Block's regular co-driver, but we are here at WRC Portugal and I'm co-driving for a Kuwaiti driver, Salah bin Eidan.
What was your dream as a kid?
Well, first I wanted to be an astronaut. Then a truck driver. But then I discovered Rallye and I wanted to be involved in Rallye for a long time, and so I'm happy to say that I'm pretty much living my dream. Yeah.
How did you become a co-driver?
It's a popular sport where I come from, rallying. So I grew up as a child watching a lot of rallies, and my older brothers would take me there, and so the passion was always in me. And as soon as I had the right age, I actually went to co-driver school. The same day that I got my driver's permit, so I was fully focused on hopefully building a career, and that was 22 years ago.
What was your favorite moment in your career?
There is a few. Obviously, sitting co-driving for Colin McRae at a test pre-X Games a few years ago was a highlight of my career, but also being able to work with factory team like Subaru Rally Team USA and Ford M Sport over the past years have helped my career a lot. And now I'm pretty much a freelancer that is able to get good rides and good jobs in rallying because of the experience that I gained by working with those factory teams. So by being associated with these teams is probably the highlight of my career, yeah. And obviously competing in the WRC.
Could you tell us something about the difference between Ken Block and Salah?
Let me think for a second. Well, I think the main difference could be that Salah is, at this moment of his career, is a pure rally driver, while Ken is a driver with amazing skills, but has drifted his interest and his sponsors' interest to other forms of motorsports like rallycross and gymkhana. So, yeah, that's the only difference I can think. But you'll be surprised, rally drivers are very much similar, so in the way they behave and the way they do things. So I haven't seen many differences among the drivers I've sat with in the past many years.
How big is pressure sitting next to Salah?
Well, obviously we represent some sponsors and we want to make him happy, but he's very good at keeping calm in the car. So I've enjoyed, this is my third rally with him. I've enjoyed sitting with him, and hopefully we can do many more. And yeah, it's just we work really well together, and we've been improving the pace notes event after event. So yeah. Now we're happy to be here tonight. We learned a lot today. It was a good, challenging day, but at the same time gained a lot of experience. So really happy.
How do you prepare before the rally?
Well, the preparation before the rally is probably the most important part of the job of the co-driver, because you need to get familiar with rules, regulations, and schedules, and timing, and maps, and everything pretty much that rotates about an event like this, which involves hundreds of Ks of transport sections and stages and all that. There are 2 days of reconnaissance of the stages before the rally, and the driver calls the notes to the co-driver, which writes them down for every single stage. Then on the second pass of those stages is the opposite. The co-driver, calls the notes to the driver, which corrects them and adds or removes other pace notes. So yeah, basically pace notes is a description of the road ahead, which includes corner degrees, straightaways, and other hazards like jumps or bumps.
you ever driven yourself? And if so, what do you prefer?
I've driven myself. I've done a rally once, but the purpose of that was only to learn what the driver sees from the driver's side, which that will help me be a better co-driver. So there was a one-off experience. I enjoyed it. Everybody enjoys driving cars fast down a gravel or tarmac road, but I don't want to pay for driving while I get paid for co-driving, so I'll stick to that.
How do you react to a big mistake?
Well, obviously we want to do the best job we can, and mistakes are not accepted from either drivers or co-drivers, but they happen, you know. So I usually, unfortunately, I get mad at myself when I make a mistake, but then we know that you need to carry on with the job. You made a mistake on this stage, and there is another stage starting in 25 minutes, so you need to regroup, refocus, and the mistake at the end of the day is something that makes you gain experience. So that's what you gain. If you've never been to a WRC event, you know, maybe you should, you know, come and spectate a rally nearby, or and the feelings and the emotions that you get by seeing a rally car flying down a forest roads are pretty amazing. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.